Everybody, it's Mecha Watt. Decided to, well, I was missing the HorseFly. Been about a couple of weeks since I've been in Space Engineers in the HorseFly, so I decided I needed to get back on the server and check on my ship here. So I came back in and the ship was fine, but it looks like my batteries were dead. I had turned off my reactors to save my uranium. I knew I was going to be off for a good little while. So I have been on for just a little bit, charging my batteries. And I've got about, I don't know, about 26 more minutes here before the batteries are charged up. And I'm going to be able to do anything. Looks like they're about halfway charged now. When I got on the server, they were just bone dry dead. So I turned on the reactors and I turned on my hydrogen engines and I'm recharging them now. So while the batteries are charging, I've just kind of been piddling around a little bit. I couldn't help but notice I was counting on my solar panels to try to kind of keep the ship alive for me and at least keep a little charge in my batteries, but that didn't seem to work. Even though I have all these solar panels, they just weren't generating enough power to keep the batteries alive. And I don't know, I had everything turned off, but I guess I don't know what was still using power. I had everything turned off. I did run. I was processing some uranium when I logged off before, so that may be what actually ran the batteries down. I'm not sure. And then the solar panels apparently couldn't get the charge back up. So what I've been doing here is I've got all those panels on the top of the ship. I figured that maybe might be a good idea to have some on the bottom of the ship here. And I had to bring this one forward because of my drilling system, and it's really annoying me that this one here is not lined up like that one, so I'm going to move it. Going to try and make these guys at least match up just a little bit here, if I can get it to fit. Let's see. I may have to. Okay, that's not the one I want. That's not what I want. I want you. Fine, I'm gonna have to put a block out here. A temporary block till I can get this thing placed. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Now that matches the other side. I don't need you anymore. And I don't think it's going to get burned by those ion thrusters there. Now it matches the one on the other side, even though they're still out of line. At least it matches it. I'm going to try and get a couple of more solar panels on the bottom here, so when the sun is on the other side of the ship and it's parked in space, it'll still be able to get some power, regardless of where the sun is. Let me tuck a couple of more away up under here. Let's see. Will you fit right there? Able to place. Why are we unable to place? Is it because I'm using a half block right? Yeah, it's because of the half block. I'll tell you what, how about if I... No, it's not going to place right there. Those half blocks are messing me up. Where can I put this at? About right here. Maybe. Place another one over on this side. Same place, maybe. Yeah, that'll work. Just give us a little something to get a little power when I'm off a server here. Just a little something to kind of put a little juice into the batteries. It's not going to be enough. It's not going to be much. I just want to have at least a little bit of juice. I need more construction components. Let me just make a bunch of these things. Better go ahead and make some solar cells and some girders. I need those girders now. Go ahead and make the girders. Yeah. Okay. I should have brought that over a little bit, and I could have put 2 more down. This will be enough for now. I can expand it if I need to. I'm probably about to run out of PCU. I can't believe it's even letting me build these, to be honest with you. I would not have thought that I had enough PCU to build anything else. Every time I log onto the server, it tells me that I've maxed out my PCU. I really should probably bring that over to this corner, and that gives me enough room to maybe slide one more beside it. I'll do that if I need to. This is just when the sun is up under the ship and I'm flying through space. At least we'll be picking up a little power we'll be picking up a little solar power. I don't have room in this ship for a large reactor. For me to put a large reactor in here, I would have to probably, well, I might could. I would have to redesign. No, it would mess up my drilling system if I did that. I don't need anything coming any lower on this ship. It would hang down. It would kind of give me a pot belly up under here. And I wouldn't be able to come down as low with my drilling system if I stuck me a little pot belly up under it. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I don't want to give her a little pot belly. She don't need a pot belly. I like her the way she is. I can find some well, that's a lot of solar panels. You would think that that many solar panels would be able to at least keep the batteries alive on this ship when everything is shut down. I don't know what's using my power. I know these sensors use a little power. I turned the gravity generator off. The only thing I can figure out is it had to have been I don't know, maybe my refinery, because I did still have a lot of uranium that I was processing when I logged off. Let's check and see here. Check on the batteries. Still got 20 minutes left to go here. Be recharged. Yeah, they're right at about half. About halfway charged. I mean, I have got everything turned off. Are you turned off? That's not turned off. I don't know how much power that's using. It doesn't tell me. It's not telling me how much power it's using. I don't want to turn that off though. I need that on. That's my most important system. How much power are you using? But you're off though. I think you're off. Yeah, that's off too. That's not using any power. It had to have been the refinery. It had to have been. Because I did have a lot of uranium ore. "19 minutes. Alright, well while the batteries are recharging, let me turn on my, I will turn on my gyroscopes. And let's turn on our hydrogen engines here. I'm gonna come over here and check out this asteroid where I placed down the lake house temporarily until I can find a good place for it. I went and picked it up from the old Bob asteroid. Stoic Steve was nice enough to drop it off for me. So I went and picked it up and hauled it out here, kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and attached it to this asteroid till I can figure out where I want to put it. I want to find me a nice, pretty place to put it. Until then, it's going to live here. Go see how it's doing. I need my batteries to get charged. I want to go get a little more uranium. I need to check my ice too. I've been off the server. It's been 2 weeks since I've been on, so I figured I better get on here and check on the ship and maybe run a few errands, take care of a few chores, a few server chores for the ship, get her systems all taken care of. I usually need to at least go get some uranium at least once every 2 weeks or so, especially if I'm not doing anything, because it'll use up some uranium now. That's why I turned the reactors off, because I didn't want it using any more uranium. Right, I need to slow down. I hope this thing is still here. I put a battery on it, make sure that it was powered. Looks like it is still there. Yeah, looks good. I think I put a solar panel on it as well. Make sure everything looks fine here. We'll do a drive-by. Let's do a drive-by on the lake house. The lake house on an asteroid. think it should have a pretty good view of the Earth-like planet. Let me get my bottom solar panels pointed toward the sun. Let them actually be getting some sun there. Let's go check it out. Let's go check out this thing. I've got my gravity generator off right now to conserve power and try to recharge my batteries. So I'm flying around the ship right now. Here we go. Here she is. What's left of the lake house. Got 2 batteries down there. Where's the solar panel? Did I give her? She's got 1 solar panel. I don't think she gets much sun, but she's not using any power. Her batteries are charged up though, so that 1 solar panel has managed to charge up both of those batteries, so that's something anyway. Got a lot of room here. I got a good view of Earth down there. But yeah, this isn't where I want this this building to live at. But gonna have to find a nice place to hide it where nobody can interfere with it and mess with it. Hack my survival kit and any of that kind of stuff. I painted it black to temporarily to kind of try to get it to blend in with this asteroid some. What's over here? Oh, that's a shadow. I thought that was ore for a second there. Thought I had done found an ore. Yeah, whenever I finally get her back where she's supposed to go, I'll repaint her back to the concrete color she's supposed to be. An unknown signal right there. Alright, let's get back in the HorseFly here. Check on our batteries. "14 minutes away from being charged. Charged up. Kind of a cool looking asteroid there. Go on over here and check out this asteroid. I'm not sure if I've explored any of these. I can't remember. Can't remember if I've looked over any of these. I think this is just shadow on this. Well, it'd be cool if I found some uranium around here, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that just be the coolest thing? Wouldn't that be the coolest thing ever? Not seeing anything on those specks up there of asteroids. Can't tell if that those dark spots are shadows. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, those are just shadows. I don't have my ore detector on. I'm just gonna do some visual inspections. I don't want to drain the power from my ore detector right now. And using these hydrogen engines is not draining my batteries. That's one good thing about a hydrogen ship, is doesn't use any of your power. Just your hydrogen and your ice. Just the hydrogen and ice. I'm not running my ion thrusters right now. Those guys do definitely drain some power now. I just don't know what I think about the ion thrusters. They just handle completely different from the... I mean, they're just different. I have to fly a completely different style whenever I use the ions than when I'm using the hydrogens. I mean, with the hydrogen thrusters, you just get that immediate response, man. It reminds me of a Corvette I used to have. I had a 79 Corvette. And, oh my Lord. I mean, when you press the pedal, you got instant action with that car. There wasn't no thinking about it. Let me get there. Let's work our way up to it. It was just, okay, we're gone. You said go, I'm going. We're there. Oh my goodness, I got that car, the fastest I ever went in my life. I got that car up to about 130 miles an hour. And I still had a lot of pedal left. I mean, I still had a lot of pedal. What is that, right? What's that? Is that ore? Well, I don't have my ore detector on. Let me turn my ore detector on real quick. I think that's cobalt. Oh, that's magnesium. Do I need magnesium? Let me check and see here. I don't have much at all. I don't have much magnesium. I'll tell you what. Might not hurt to go get some. Back up a little bit here. Where did I see that at? There it is, right down there. Where are you at? Magnesium. There it is. It's right behind me, a little further behind me. Come on down a little bit. I'm going to need to get some ice too. I'm running my hydrogen engines to help charge my batteries, so they're burning some of my hydrogen as well. Plus, I'm flying around with my hydrogen thrusters here, so we're definitely going through some ice here real quick like. All right. Yeah, that's magnesium down there. Turn on our exterior lights. Keep coming down. I mean, we're waiting for our batteries to charge. We might as well do something productive, right? Might as well do something a little productive here, and while we're doing that, let me check on them real quick. 10 minutes away from being charged. Oh, how deep this deposits. That looks pretty shallow, actually. Pull my drill back up. Boy, that looks awfully shallow right there. Like a very shallow deposit of magnesium. Yeah, that's shallow. I'm just getting straight down to stone there. There's some ahead of me there. No, I'm just getting straight down to stone. See what we got right here. Doesn't look like much. Pull that back up. Whew. Whew. Hold on now, hold on. What did I run into? Yeah, let's go down on this right here. That looks like a good little chunk right there. See if we can get some of that. Good little chunk of magnesium. Go ahead and make up some missiles and some ammunition. I do have 2 missile launchers on this ship now. I think I have plenty of missiles though, at least for now. I can say that I have never fired a shot in anger on this server with this ship. I mean, pretty much everything I've done on this server so far. Well, let me take that back. Now, we did do a little competition back when I was with the Bob guys. We had a little organized fight with Stoic Steve and his little faction on Triton. We had a Hoth battle that we did several months back, which I do have on my YouTube channel. Close to the end of my very first series, my very first public server series. We had a Hoth battle. Me and our faction were the Rebel Alliance with our Hoth base in the side of the mountain, and Stoic Steve and his faction came in as the Empire and attacked the Rebel base, and all kinds of shenanigans were going on there, and a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun with that. Turn off those lights now. I'll tell you what, let me go ahead and get them going. Check on the batteries. Batteries are 9 minutes away. Let me get the refinery going. Oh, it is going. Okay, it has been on. All right, let's check that. Let's check on the refinery. That should be doing the magnesium. Yeah, it's working on the magnesium now. How many missiles do I have? Oh, I've got plenty of missiles. Good Lord, I've got over 1,000 missiles, so I don't think I have a problem there. I don't know how I got all of this. I think a lot of these weapons here date back to our Hoth battle that I was just talking about. We got some explosives too. I think that's where a lot of these weapons date back to. Anyway. Alright. Oh. I'm banging something. Something's banging. What's banging around on me? I'm concerned here. I'm concerned that it's the roustabout. Let me go check on the roustabout. That's my number one fear. I hope I'm not banging the roustabout around back here in the hangar. Alright, please still be connected. Okay, roustabout is still connected. So what is banging around? What is it that's banging around in the ship? I hear something banging as I fly. I don't know what it is. And it's driving me crazy. Sounds terrible. I gotta figure out what that is. See if I hear it in first person view. I only hear it in third person view. That's interesting. What's banging around? I don't need, whatever it is, I don't need it damaging my ship. Turn off the ore detector. Okay, that's really driving me crazy. I gotta figure out what this is. Turning on the gravity generator. The batteries are almost charged. Okay, I know I just turned the gravity generator on. Did I not just turn that on? Okay, yeah. Something is banging around in this ship. I've already been in the hangar. What's banging around? I don't get it. I don't know what it is. I can't figure out what the problem is. Okay, those are the hydrogen engines running that I'm hearing there. Probably about time to turn them off. Probably about time to turn them off. Let me go ahead and turn them off before I forget. Look and see how much ice we have. Still got some ice in the O2H2 generators. No, those are the roustabout generators. We still have some in our generators. Everything in the cargo has been used, though, so I could stand to pick up some ice. Could stand to pick up some ice. Batteries are about as close to being charged as they're going to be for a while, so let's... That banging is driving me crazy. What is it? What's banging around? Alright, something is going to be damaged here. Oh, there's Earth right there. Trying to see if I see anything on the outside that's like tucked away between my nacelles. I know that I was dropping some stone from my ejector. Could it be? Do I have some stone rolling around from where I dropped it from my ejector system? I don't see anything. See nothing. I see nothing, I know nothing. Alright, I'm gonna jump to uranium and some ice right there. 331. Go ahead and jump directly to it. Right there. Could stand to get a little ice and uranium. Yeah, we're just kind of piddling around here. Running a few errands with the ship. Here we are, right here. Can't remember exactly where the ice is. Let's fly around here until we find it. Need the ice more than I need anything right now. So let's try and find a good patch of ice. Is that the ice right there? Nope, that's light. Let's turn on our ore detector. Uranium right there, it says. And ice. I think it's all inside that little chunk of asteroid right there. I want some surface deposits. What I'm looking for. It looks like that's already been drilled. Yeah, that's some good uranium deposit. I don't see the ice though. I know there's a good deposit of ice on this asteroid somewhere. Ooh, lag spike. Uranium down there. This is a gouged out asteroid, man. Severely gouged out. Where is that ice? I'm not seeing it. It says it's up there, but I don't see it. I don't want to run into that little boulder right there. Is there any down there? It says there's uranium down there. Where's the ice? Right, let's come at this thing from another angle here. I know it's here. I've drilled it before. I know it's here. No, it's here. Tiptoeing through the tulips here. Okay, there's a good uranium deposit down there. I know there's a good ice deposit here somewhere. It's blowing my mind. Alright, fine. We'll just get the uranium for now. We'll get that uranium right there. I may fly around in the roustabout and see if I can find the ice. I can't see it. I'm not seeing it anywhere. It's really weird. I don't remember it being that hard to see. And I know it's a surface deposit because I wouldn't have marked it if it wasn't. I tend to not mark interior deposits because it's really only worth it in the HorseFly for me to mine it with the HorseFly's mining system. I really don't get enough ice. I mean, I need to get, thousands and thousands and thousands of liters of ice at a time. It's not worth it for me to mine ice with the roustabout. Now it's worth it for me to mine uranium and some of the other ores with the roustabout, but not ice. I have to get massive quantities of ice. Now that's not a very impressive deposit of uranium right there. I remember this asteroid having a much better deposit of uranium than this. Alright, this isn't going to take long at all here. Come on over a little bit. will say I haven't, after I did that jump, I didn't hear any of the banging anymore. Well, that's really shallow too. That's very, very shallow. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's very shallow right here. Well, that wasn't much uranium at all. There's a little bit back here. A little bit right there. Not much. Well, a lot of banging. I think that banging has to do with my ejector system for some reason. I don't know why. It's never done that before. I'm ejecting stone. So I'm not ejecting anything right now. Not ejecting anything right now, but what is banging? When I jumped, whatever it was that was banging, I left behind. But now I've just drilled again. I've drilled some stone. Now it's banging around again. Right, there's another uranium deposit right up there somewhere. Maybe we can get some... God, that's terrible. That banging is terrible. It's getting me worried here. I think that's a surface deposit right there. A lot of banging. God, I hope that's not doing some damage to my ship somewhere. No, that's interior. All interior. I don't see the ice anywhere. No ice. No ice here. I do not see the ice. I'm gonna give it one more tour around before I move on. There's some ice right there, but it's not on the surface. Yeah, I gotta miss that boulder right there. I don't want to run into that boulder. Is it inside? No, it's interior. I'm not gonna drill ice with the roustabout unless I'm Seriously desperate. No, I just don't see it anywhere. There's ice. That's interior ice there as well. Let's check out this uranium that's on this little boulder here. See if it's a pretty good little... Yeah, it looks like a decent little deposit right there. Maybe. Move over. Come on down and see. Where's it at? I need to... It's right under me and I can't really see it very well. Back up some and then come down. Not much. Not much at all. Not much to speak of. Back off here. I don't think that's enough to worry about right there. Just don't see it. Gotta be on the interior. I don't think it's going to be enough to worry about. Okay. Check our refinery. Refinery is still working on magnesium. Let's get you working on uranium for right now, please. Yeah, just go ahead and work on the uranium. Okay. I need to find some nearby ice. I thought there was a better deposit of ice on this asteroid. Apparently I was wrong. I don't see a surface deposit. That's a light shadow there. I don't see a surface deposit anywhere. Go back in our GPS. Let's look for some ice that is near the Earth. Those are too far out. Let's back off. Turn this one off. Alright, what's the closest one? They're not very far away. There's one 16 kilometers away. The rest of them are pretty good ways off. Let's make a little jaunt. Yeah, I see the asteroid right there. Pretty good size asteroid too. Let's go ahead and make us a little jaunt over to the asteroid 16 kilometers away here. If we can get us a good load of ice. While the refinery is working on the uranium. and the magnesium. I really wish I could figure what the banging is. I don't know what's going on with the banging. Let me point my solar panels toward the sun here. We should be over to this asteroid shortly. Be a good opportunity to take a little break and go get something to drink. Oh, there's another unknown signal. I get my share of unknown signals now. I get my fair share. Yeah, I haven't been in Space Engineers in a while. I've been playing a lot of Total War Empire lately. I've got a lot of uploads from that to my little channel. Well, I figured I better get on here and do a little running around in the HorseFly. I've been missing my ship. Been missing my ship here. About 8 kilometers out. That asteroid. Ooh, a bunch of asteroids just zoned in on us there. Well, that's a pretty planet down there. Man, we had so much fun doing the Polar Express expeditions, starting at the North Pole with some rovers and going to the South Pole. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those streams. Give it a little time, let a little time pass, and might do something like that again. Really, the planets that you want to do it on would be the Earth-like planet and the alien planet. I think the other planets is just too easy. It's gonna be too easy, but it's a challenge. It's especially with the large grid rovers. Definitely a challenge. Slow down a little bit here. Coming in at 99 meters a second. Might be time to slow down. Might be time to slow down. Might be time to slow down here. Right, where is this ice? Please do not be interior ice. Surely I would not have marked it if it was interior ice. It's got to be on the surface. Need it to be on the surface here. Ooh, I see a lot of little tiny boulders floating around. Got to be careful here now. Really? That's all there is? That's not a very big deposit right there. That's not even worth the trip, I don't think. Ah, there's more right there. Okay. I was gonna say, if I marked it, there should have been a worthwhile deposit for me to have marked it. Yeah, that's a pretty decent deposit right there. Look at that hole straight down into the asteroid right there. Actually, both of these look pretty decent. I think I should be able to get all that I need from here. Should be able to get everything I need. Got to get my angle right. Get my drill system over this thing here. Well, I'm using up a lot of ice flying around on these hydrogen thrusters. I should probably go ahead and turn on my ion. Let me do that right now. Let's turn off the hydrogens and let's turn on the ions. The ions just have a whole different feel to them. Whole different feel to them. Oh yeah, there's plenty of ice right here. Plenty of ice. Good little deposit of ice. I can go just a little bit lower. The ship. Alright, let's pull this back up. Drill on its way up. Generators have plenty. Cargo container number 3 is getting plenty. Ooh. Ship's getting full. Okay. I think that's stone right there. Come over a little bit here. I think that's stone too. Stone right there. Try to go down right here. Maybe get some ice right there. We looking. I think there's more over here on the other side. Oh yeah, this is a good gouge of it right here. My ice cargo container is about halfway full now. Okay. Over here and let it drill on its way up. Oh. Alright, let's get some more right there. Well, I just can't really get any lower. There's still plenty of ice down in there, though. I'm getting it. How are we looking? That cargo container is about 2/3 full. Yeah, just kind of piddling around today. Check and see who else is on. Check and see if Crimson. See. Ship after I die. Guess Crimson is back on. He was having issues earlier. He spawned away from his ship and he was kind of stranded. Told him I'd pick him up, but my batteries were dead, so I couldn't do anything to help him at the time. See if he made it back to his ship. My battery's doing. A lot of output with these ion thrusters going. Pull the drill system back up here. We're full of ice. We are full of ice now. Let me go ahead and get out of here. Turn the drills off. We're full. We are full up. Full up on ice. Alright, I'm going to turn all these GPS coordinates off. I have got 1,000,000 GPS coordinates. Turn off those exterior lights. Turn on the interiors. How are we looking with our refinery here? Well, we've just about done all that uranium. But I actually have less uranium now in the ship than I had when I started. I am going through some uranium now, that's for sure. I really need a lot more uranium. Alright, what do I want to do here? Guess I just wanted to kind of do some little piddling. I've already played for well over an hour. I guess I can go ahead and park. I don't know if I want to go back to Mars or where I want to go, what I want to do. I was going to see if he still needed a little help here, but he hasn't replied to me. No, he hasn't replied. I was going to pick him up if he needed some help, but I guess I can go ahead and go park the ship here. I mean, I've already done pretty much everything there is to do on the server. I've done the long haul missions. I've done Polar Expresses. I've done the survival. I just like to just kind of piddle around in the HorseFly and do this, that, and the other. But I guess I will go ahead and jump off into space somewhere and hide the HorseFly. And we'll call it quits for now, for tonight anyway. I've got a couple of, I guess, some errands I need to do here. Let me come to a stop before I do a jump. Let's see. I'll do a blind jump. Let's see. I'll just do... go a little bit further than that. Go about 1,000 kilometers out. That'll be fine. Go out about 1,000 kilometers. Let's get the solar panels pointed toward the sun here. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let me turn off these ion thrusters. Turn those off. Let's turn off the ore detector. Let's turn off the gyroscopes. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the reactors. I don't want to use up my my uranium. Let me turn off my refinery. I'll refine the rest of this when I get back on again. Let's check and see if my batteries are gaining power. No, they're losing power. What is using my power? Turn off the gravity generator. Gravity generator off. Still losing power. What's burning my power? What is burning my power? I've got... let's see, how many do I have there? I've got 18 solar panels pointed directly at the sun. Oh, I'm charging a jump drive right now. Let's let that jump drive finish getting charged. See if we're still losing power. Let's see. It's gonna be fully recharged in 27 minutes, really. All right, let's turn our reactors back on. We need our reactors back on for that. "27 minutes, really?" That'll be recharged in 5:27, 1 minute. That one is charged. 27 minutes, really. Let's turn it off. Turn recharge off. Why is the input 0? Print input. Okay, these are not getting any input for some reason. I don't know why. Why are they not getting any input? Recharge is on. What's missing? What do I have set wrong on this thing? What's going on here? So confused. They're still depleting. Reactor. On. They're putting out power. My batteries are okay, they're recharging now. So my jump drives should be done, right? Still says 27 minutes and there's no input. What's going on? Okay. Well, these guys are now, each one of these batteries is now getting almost 3 megawatts of input from the reactors. Jump drive is not recharging. Why? I'm going to turn off the recharge on that one. I'm going to turn off the recharge on that one. Okay, then I'm going to turn off the reactors. Let's check on the batteries now. Depleted in 2 hours. I'm getting almost 170 kilowatts, but I'm putting out 2 megawatts. What is using this power? This is blowing my mind here. What is using the power? I'm gonna have to just go through each one of my. I've got to turn everything off. I got to figure out what's. What's killing my power here? The ejector sorter is 250 watts. That's not enough to be anything. The inner door sensors are not using much at all. I've got the gyroscopes turned off. The gravity generator is turned off. All of the gyroscopes are off. Hydrogen tanks. Hydrogen tanks are using 1 kilowatt. There's only 4 of them, so that's 4 kilowatts. That's nothing. What's using the power? Let's turn the interior lights off, just to be safe. Did that make a difference? No, that didn't make a difference. I'm still outputting 2 megawatts. Each battery is still outputting 2 megawatts for something. How are all of these batteries outputting 2 megawatts? Recharge. Solar panels. Solar panels are putting out maximum power. Maximum power. Whoops. If I put my batteries on recharge, am I still able to... We still able to run oxygen here? Seems to be getting enough power. Let's see. This guy here getting enough power to do what it needs to do? Whoops. Cryo chamber doesn't seem to take power. Not showing a... Seems to be working. Let me go check on my survival kit. Oh, and I need to, before I do anything else, I need to take a GPS of where I am, just in case. Whoops. Here we go. HorseFly. Alright, now do you have power? You do have power. Okay. Let's do this. Let's turn all the generators off. O2H2 generators. Let's turn all of them off. Except for this one. We want this one on. Want you on. Alright, now let's put these guys back on auto. Still depleted in 2 hours. Let's put you on recharge then. Okay, they're not getting any input, so something is definitely taking what little power we have. I'm stuck. Okay. Make sure this is still on before I do anything. Yeah, that's on. Alright, I'm going to experiment with it like this. I don't know what's using my power, but it looks like with the solar panels going and the batteries on recharge and the refineries and the reactors off, I at least have enough power to run the survival kit, the medical station, and my cryopod. And let me check my oxygen tanks. Check my oxygen tanks. They only need 1 kilowatt. I think they should be getting what they need. They seem to be fine. I'm gonna see if I can survive and live like this. We'll have to see. I may spawn out in the middle of space somewhere, or on one of my other faction members' ships if this doesn't work. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. Get this loaded up to YouTube. And all right, everybody. Go ahead and sign off. You guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later.